June 6, 1944. Operation Neptune, commonly known as D-Day. It was the largest seaborne invasion in history. It was the beginning of the liberation of German-occupied France and the Western Europe in general. It turned the tide of the Second World War, sending the Allies to victory. After extensive strategic planning, the big day was here. The first note went to all of the military personnel detailing the invasion plan and wishing them good luck. The second note gave orders in case of failure. Both notes were written by the Supreme Allied Commander, General Dwight D. Eisenhower. Now, it was time to board the ships and get ready to go. They would have to leave on these ships early in the morning because the trip was long. They would have to board these mini boats called Higgins. They would then have to sail the Higgins across more ocean, so it would be harder for the enemy to hit them, and it would be easier to get the men onto the beaches. Then they'll have to run off the Higgins onto the beach and find the closest obstacle that the Germans planted, so they wouldn't be hit from enemy fire. They'll then have to get up to the seawall, which is usually a mound of sand with barbed wire on top of it, and they would have to get a Bangalore. With the Bangalore, they can blow up the seawall and get past it. That's the first physical barrier of the German defense line. Then they had to get up the hill to destroy the German bunkers to let the rest of their team up onto the hills. And that would be the second physical barrier of the German defense line. But that's not all. At Point the Hook, they had to climb the cliffs, scale it to the top under heavy gunfire, and the ropes that they would use to get up would be wet. And that was very tough for the men to do. But they did it, and they broke the barrier, the physical barrier. At the end of the day, Allied forces sustained massive losses, but they broke two once believed impenetrable barriers of the German defense line and turned the tide of the Second World War on the Western Front.